This man was paralyzed. He watched a happy family right in front of him, and did something absolutely heartbreaking. With just his fingers, he slowly rolled his wheelchair over to the poolside. Then he drove it straight in without hesitation, making a huge splash. The man sank right to the bottom without any struggle at all. Luckily his family spotted him just in time, and rushed him to the hospital for emergency treatment. That's how he managed to survive. But when it came to what he'd done, his wife and kids just couldn't wrap their heads around it. But Dr. House said it was actually a good thing, because for a man who'd been paralyzed for 8 long years, being able to do something like that, proof that he still had a mind of his own, that he was still a thinking, breathing human being. Those words really struck a chord with his family. Once the man recovered, his wife planned to take him back home, but Dr. House suddenly heard a faint gurgling sound coming from the man's mouth. He immediately told the wife to set him down. Then he asked the man to make that sound again. He leaned down to listen carefully. After listening, Dr. House had a look of pure shock on his face. Maybe this man, who'd been paralyzed for 8 years, could actually stand up again. He told his assistants right away to spend the whole night looking into every possible cause of the locked-in symptoms. After a whole night of hard work, the assistants came up with over 200 possibilities, but Dr. House didn't think the real cause was among them. That night Dr. House went running wildly down the street. Later he got so hot from running that he walked straight into a fountain, and that one simple action made Dr. House suddenly realize the truth. He went to see the hospital director that very night. He finally knew why the man had driven his wheelchair into the water. He wasn't trying to end his own life. He was just overheated and needed to cool down, because from the earlier tests, they'd found out that the man's hypothalamus wasn't functioning properly. It made him unable to regulate his own body temperature. Giving him cortisol injections might help him recover. Early the next morning, the director took out the prepared cortisol and injected it right into the man's body. Then the director took out a flashlight to check the man's pupils. Sadly, no miracle happened. He had to regretfully tell them they could leave, but at that exact